Welcome back to Grey Squadron Gaming. We have another exciting episode in our Star Wars Legion Battle Report series.
Somebody's excited for it.
Always exciting. Playing some Patreon list night. And I'm rocking Stan the Man, Stan Parks, our Senate himself.
Senate gave you a gift, sir.
Thank you very much, Stan, for this list. It's going to be Leia with Trusted Agent and Improvised Orders. Wicket with Forest Dweller and Situational Awareness. One of my favorites, Ahsoka. I haven't had her in a while, so I'm glad to get her back in here. Into the Fray, Force Reflexes, Offensive Push, and Burst of Speed. We've got Sabine, who is Strike Team Leader, the Darksaber, her shield, and Prepared Supplies. We got a unit of Mandalorian Resistance with, of course, Ursa and Tristan, and then Prepared Supplies. Naked Rebel Sleeper Cell, Naked Ewok Slingers, 1 Naked Rebel Trooper, 2 Rebel Troopers with Astromechs, 1 A5 bus with the Heavy Laser Refit, which I think will be the second time in the history of this game I've ever used that upgrade, so that'll be interesting. With Door Gunners. And then the Land Speeder has the RPS Rocket Gunner, the Unstable Astromech, and the M45 IM Blaster. So you could double tap that baby and use some work one round if you want to.
That's a lot of dice.
It could be. That brought him right up to about 1,000-ish. That's my list for this evening. But I wanted a big shout out. If you want us to play your list exactly like I'm doing here today, you just have to become a Patreon, commander level or higher. Will get us to put your list into a pool, and then we pick at least once a month. We do 2 Patreon lists. Usually it's about 4 on average, especially lately. And we'll play them exactly as you submit them. If you don't play Legion, you're like, oh, I wish you did that for Sharp or for MCP. We do! You could submit one for any of the games you would like. So that's perfect. So thank you, Stan. Big shout out to all the rest of our Patreons and commanders. Big shout out to the commanders. Don will take over.
Huge thanks for our commanders: Paul Jorgensen, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Tyrell Pohl, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Dan Bongiorno, Brian Schmidt, Alex Bingham, Anthony Buonomo, Ethan McKinney, Grant Sonier, Grimoire Gamer, Big Woody, Martin, Michael Riley, Django Bet, Nathan Craig, Kevin McCorney, and Brian Drum.
Brian Drum, thank you. So you said Kakuja 1111.
Oh, all right.
We miss you, Kakuja. Just for the one. But big shout out to all you guys. Thank you for supporting us. We really say this every episode, but we mean it. It really helps us do all these extra episodes. We mentioned a while ago we were going to a tournament, so if you stay tuned in the Salt Corner, we'll talk a little bit about the tournament and how it went. It went very well for us. It's a spoiler, but we'll tell you exactly how it went. But for now, you're here to watch a Battle Report. Let's go look at Don's list.
All right, and I am running, I believe, Stormwalker. He gave me Krennic with Improvised Orders, an Imperial Officer with Academy-trained combat armor, heavy blaster pistol, and Improvised Orders, Kallus with Prepared Supplies and Trusted Agent, a unit of Scouts with Impact Grenades, Sonic Charge Saboteur, Targeting Scopes, and Situational Awareness, a unit of Death Troopers with just their config, and then 6 units of Stormtroopers with the T-21 and the Squad. So not a Stormtrooper battalion, but all the Stormtroopers you want on there for sure.
Man, you're just one squad away from the battalion at this point.
I am. And a couple of named people that couldn't be in there. But
yeah, but I mean, just Stormtrooper bodies.
Just a lot of bodies.
Okay.
It's a lot of bodies.
Let's see if I can get my Xbox achievement and kill them all.
You've done it for a lot of other things.
It's my goal tonight, guys. Let's go look at WTF. Welcome to WTF. What's a flip? I rolled what I call a sampler platter, one of each symbol on the dice.
Can't go wrong.
Don rolled.
I rolled a turd.
Okay, that makes me blue. I flipped Shifting and the new one, No Time to Lose. He flipped Bring Them to Heal and Garrison. As the blue player, I get the first flipper pass. I'm going to flip that, Bring Them to Heal, because I don't like that. We're going to go with Recon Shifting.
Recon Mission, you say. I'm not a big fan of Garrison. Stormtroopers don't need to move that close.
It's true. Okay, all right. How many activations do you have, sir?
I have 11 activations.
11? Okay, then I'm going to take the old school pass.
Do you want to pass?
Yeah, I'm just going to take a nice pass.
I have Shifting in my list. How many activations is yours?
Just 12, just one more.
Just 12, one more.
Uno más.
I don't mind Shifting, so I guess I'll just take blue.
You steal blue from me? Okay, we'll flip these cards. This is the new scoreboard that will be live soonish on J Squared. This was technically a prototype, that's why you're seeing some black smudges here and there. This isn't the final, but it's pretty much is. It's got the rotating dials now for scoring. You can break this down and transport it much easier than before.
Much easier.
It's got less thing. If you have command cards, they get stick right here, and there's a little ledge that they sit on, as you can see right there. And it's a much cleaner, nicer design. There's a premium one which will have all colors for the factions with the faction symbols, and will have magnets on the back so you can magnet it together. This is the black one will be the cheaper version, which doesn't have magnets and no faction symbols, but still looks awesome. Look for that in J Square here soon. By the time this video goes live, it might already be up. But we're going to be playing on that for now on, so I wanted to give you guys a heads up. Now let's go look at all the awesome giveaways. I'll show you the free giveaways first. Everyone's allowed to partake in just by commenting, and then we'll show you the ones you can get into right now with our Patreon-thon by becoming a Patreon or donating to the tip jar. Let's go look at those. Let's start with the Patreon-thon ones. We're going to give away an X-Men starter with a whole bunch of giveaways for the, or a whole bunch of the alt-art cards. Don's dying over this. Sorry, guys.
You literally just were like, all right, we're going to show you the free giveaways that everyone can get first.
And I changed your mind.
I changed it directly to the
That's the beauty of me filming. I get to pick. So these are the Patreon-thon ones. We got the X-Men starter for Marvel Crisis Protocol. It was opened once for an unboxing, and then everything put back in it nicely and neatly. You'll also get a copy of every alt art we have from MCP, which I think is like over 12 cards, which we showed off in our painting competition, stuff like that. That's one you can pick. There'll be 3 winners total for this, by the way. Each winner in this will get to pick. First guy gets first pick, second person gets second pick, third person gets third pick. And there's 4 different bundles. That's one bundle, is that with the alt arts. The other bundle is going to be the this one. It's going to come with some Curl Pot tokens exclusive, Gray Squadron Gaming POI Curl Pot tokens exclusive, and then the World's dashboards. So SharePoint and Legion, these are acrylic. And then, of course, you get a J Squared token holder from the Gray Squadron Gaming guys. J Squared. That's awesome. The next one will be... Here we go. You get a token holder from J Squared, full with not complete amount of tokens, but a whole bunch of tokens from Curled Paw, and I'll fill it up with even more that I have goodies lying around. You get to get a whole bunch of alt arts, not this whole pack, but I'll give you at least a few. We also got some brand new packs from AMG Day. I'll throw those in this one as well. And an exclusive dashboard in the Gray Squadron Gaming gray colors as well. And that you'll get with a whole bunch of the new alt arts, which are things like foil command cards and foil trooper cards, which we haven't seen before on the channel, so that's really cool. And then lastly, you get to pick, this one will have a Gray Squadron Gaming shirt, some other alt arts as well I just mentioned, and then the big one in this one is the 2023 limited edition convention exclusive Strike Me Down pack, never opened from Gen Con. One of our awesome Patreons gave us that to give away, so we're passing that on to you guys. Those are all the Patreon-thon. Once again, every $1 you spend as a Patreon, you'll get entered in. It runs for 2 months from the first video we mentioned it, so that's 2 months worth of Patreons. So every $1 you spend is 1 entry. If you don't want to be a Patreon, you can just donate to the tip jar instead. Every $1 you tip in the tip jar goes right to the channel to help us buy new editing equipment and software and such. You'll get entered per $1. The free giveaways for everyone's going to be the ongoing J Square deployment accessory set. You can pick your color. We have multiple colors. You get each silhouette and then one of the 1.5 deployment markers. And that pulls apart to a range 1/2 and a range 1. You're going to get the battle card deck pack that was unboxed on the channel once. All the English cards are still in there. I think I got rid of the foreign ones, so I apologize for that. And then 1 box of the Phase 1 Clone Troop expansion, the old school ones, but with prints and play or the card packs. All the models are still good and usable. 1 person will win this. We'll give a few of these accessory packs away. 1 person will win the battle deck. These are free. These you just comment in the video. Listen for the keyword for double entries. With that, let's go check out what we're playing on tonight. This is the map we're playing on. Vader's not here, or is he? He's overseeing the battlefield currently. This is Gray Matter Gaming's the mat, as always. All the terrain on the board except for Star Tours. What are you doing here? And the Vader ship is from Legion Train. Everything else is. And then we already talked about the tokens. That's Curled Paw. All the awesome tokens you see here. This is the J Squared holder. This is the other J Square holder. When you buy this holder, you get the deployment marker silhouette pack free. I have multicolored ones because I just wanted to as well. So those are check those out. Shifting. So there's all of our shifting-esque things all around. Recon-wise, I picked Ahsoka. He picked his red unit of Super Stormtroopers, the one, big squad. And with that, I don't think there's anything else. Am I missing anything, sir?
I think so.
It's an easy one. Okay, let's get to it. Let's go right to the point. Welcome to round 1. As a reminder, we are playing Shifting. Recon, like I mentioned. He's got Cunning Deployment. I've got the new one, No Time to Lose, which you can pause and read that there. It plays off advantage tokens. He went Standing Orders, and I went A Beautiful Friendship. Standing Orders is Standing Orders, but Beautiful Friendship has a whole bunch of words I got to read to you. That says, Wicked gains teamwork, Leia Organa. When a Bright Tree Village commander issues an order, you may choose an allied rebel trooper within 1 of that commander, and that commander issues the chosen unit in order. When a rebel trooper commander issues an order, you may choose an allied Bright Tree unit within 1, and you issued an order. It's just you pass orders, It's a beautiful friendship, guys.
So beautiful.
With that, I have a 2-pip, he has a 4-pip. I'll go first. Let's issue orders. Go to my stack, we got a Rebel Core. Let's go with the Rebel Troopers that don't have an astromech. We're going to move here for the first action. We're going to move up to another dodge for their second action. And we'll be hide behind this awesome looking temple and have a couple dodges to chit chat with.
Can't go wrong with that. All right, I'm also going to go to my stack and get a core. We're going to go with the unit of stormtroopers because that's my core. And we'll go with these guys. Move out to here. And then we'll move over to here. And that'll be that.
And I'll cohere the horde mess of them in a second. Okay, we're going to go with one I have orders to, and that's going to be Mr. Wicket.
He's also my target for bounty.
Yes, he has Forest Dweller, so his Scout 1 becomes Scout 2. He gets a dodge when he comes on the board, which is really nice. I think he gets a dodge before the board, right? Just gains a dodge. Anyways, he's going to come out there, and he's going to just move again to get a little bit more behind this cover here.
Sure.
And then for his second action, we're just going to, you know what, we're going to push him up even more. Why not? He doesn't need to hang out back there. He's going to come this little nook right here and just chill.
Chilly. All right, going to the stack. It's another core. How about that? Let's go with the green stormtroopers. They're going to move on. I don't know that we're going to get all the way up. We're just going to get up enough to get cover. I don't need to get too close to things that are going to be shooting me. So we'll move right to about there, and then we will go here, and that'll be them.
Sounds good to me. Okay, now that Wicket's on the board, we're going to go with Leia. Leia's going to move up to about, we'll say, which is pretty safe here. Let's go about here. Move to there. She has a dodge on her already from Wicket's Force Roller because she got a dodge before it's activated, which means she got it because teamwork. So she now will take cover 2. She's going to give herself 1. She's going to give Wicket 1. And Wicket with teamwork will then pass another one back to Leia. So our exemplar battery has some dodges.
That actually happens twice because when she gives herself 1.
Oh yeah, the Wicket would have 1 as well. So Wicket has 3 and she has 3. Look at all this lovely teamwork, guys.
So much teamwork.
It's a beautiful friendship.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Go to stack, getting an off or a
Commander.
Commander.
So what he's looking for?
Officer will pop out onto the field here. She had a dodge from cunning deployment. She will strategize upon herself for an aim and a dodge, and that will be her.
And real quick, as a reminder for people who haven't seen us play on this board, is all these little crystals and these little kind of barricade-looking things are going to be light cover. Everything else, easy enough, will be heavy cover. And then this piece we treat as multiple pieces of terrain to make it easier. So each one of these is its own little piece, those little pillars. This main piece is its own piece, and then this piece is its own piece. And this piece is the other light piece of terrain, sorry. So to make it really easy. So all these are heavy, this is heavy, but they're separate. So if he's touching just the stairs, he's not immune from everything. That's why we do it that way. Star Tours, down, TIE Fighter, the statues, the temple, all heavy cover. Crystals, light. Easy enough. Let's keep going. Go to my stack. We've got an operative. That would have to be Miss Sabine because Ahsoka already had. Oh, you know what? We're going to improvise orders that. That's a much better result. Round of applause for that result, guys. Okay, we're going to go ahead. And we're going to move this Rebel Trooper.
Hashtag Joe forgot his improvised orders.
100% did. This is the Mon Cal unit. It's got, it's led by the It's a Trap Raditz. He's going to move out to there. And then he brought a couple humans because sometimes you just got to bring some fleshies with you. So move out to there for his first action. Second action will be to move up to about, let's just say, there. Just a little move because we want that dodge. And then we'll, I'll cohere him as far as I can this way so he can stay within range 2 play, and that's it.
Sounds great. All right, gonna go to the stack, get another commander. I don't mind that actually because all my commanders have exemplars, so it's not bad. Krennic will pop out onto the field. He has a dodge from cunning deployment as well, so we will give him a dodge, and that will be him.
Okay, we're gonna go with the slingers who have an order on it, thanks to the command card. We're going to go ahead and use their scouting party because they're the only other Ewok unit on the battlefield. So they're going to use Scout 2 for Mr. Wicket himself. We're going to move up just a notch to here, like so. I don't really want to peek out too much because he can't use her exemplar because they're not the same faction. And then we're going to go ahead and take a dodge for their second action. That's it.
All right, go to the stack. We get an operative. We don't want that yet, so we're going to use one of our improvised orders to pop out a stormtrooper unit here. Let's go with the purple unit, and I think we're going to send them... Let's send them over here. We'll move on to the board here, and then we're just going to move up to behind this X-Wing, or TIE Fighter wing, and then they will hang out there.
I'm going to go with this and tactically feel how good it feels. Okay, anyways, we're going to... Don's being sassy off camera. We're going to move to here with our land speeder compulse onto the board like a champ.
Like a boss?
Like a boss. That's the only way we know how to operate here. Actually, I'm going to turn it just slightly like that. There we go. Okay, he's going to move out to there. All my guns, except for like the driver's gun, is range 4. So I'm pretty sure we have well more than enough range on the stormtroopers there. So if we do, which I'll check there in a second, I'm going to aim and then just try to shoot some stormtroopers because that seems like a fun idea.
I mean, the logic works.
And we have plenty of range to shoot those from.
And you're almost range 3.
Yeah, it's actually pretty close to range 3. Actually, we might be range 3, but that doesn't matter because the gun's range 2. Okay, so we'll shoot the Ion and the RPS and see what happens. Okay, we have the RPS, which is a red, white, and black. That's what RPSs are in this game. Impact 2 won't matter. And then we have the M45 Ion Blaster, which is 2 whites, 2 blacks, critical 1. The impact in the Ion, sadly, won't do a thing. And then we surge to hit normally, but we do have that critical 1 here as well with an aim.
Stormtroopers in heavy cover with an exemplar dodge available.
So we got one of our crits.
You got a critical 1 there for sure.
Okay, now we can reroll 2 white dice, and if we get any surges, they become hits now instead of crits. Or we get nothing.
All right, I got 3 for cover then. We'll get one of those. We will spend the exemplar dodge for 2, and we roll 2 for the stormtrooper armor. We'll get 1 and take 1. All right, so Kallus really wants to come out, and I keep telling him no. So we'll go and use our other improvised orders, because we're fancy like that.
All the improvised.
For another stormtrooper, we're going to go... We'll use Star Tours for the first time, like, ever.
It's not for the first time ever. Stop.
First time ever, pretty much. So we will move out onto the board here, and then we're going to move up a little bit, just to right about here.
Just be within random range of POI.
I'll move into scoring.
Okay.
And then I'll just re-go here.
For my stack, it is a core. Move our last unit. It's a little farther than I wanted to be away from Leia, but that's fine, guys. They're going to move to here and just move up a smidge more to there to get their 2 dodges. We have an astromech in case any vehicles need to do some healing. That's it. Just slight double move.
And we're ready. All right, 3rd time's the charm, guys. Kallus itching to get onto the field.
He's an itchy guy.
He will move out onto the field. He also has one of our cunning deployment dodges, and I left a nice little spot for him to hang out right there. So we get some backup, some cover if he needs it, and that will be him.
That's him. Okay, we got an operative. That has to be Miss Sabine Wren herself.
I feel like I've heard that before.
She has strike team lead, which I mentioned is going to be my Mandalorian resistance, so they're going to be double. They're going to have strike team lead and retinue going on. So this is less than the speed 1, so she'll just move on the board. We want to make sure we have this little wedge here for cover if we need it. And she could push her to move again.
Remember, I don't have anything that shoots beyond range. I have the Death Troopers can shoot range 4 with 3 or 4 black dice.
Yeah, but I don't want to get in range 3 of any like potential stormtrooper shots early next round because
that's fair.
It's a lot of dice. So she'll just move there and she'll just take a dodge because that's what she does. And she's just gonna chill.
Love it. All right, going to the final token in my stack. It's the last stormtrooper without an order. They're gonna move onto the board and they'll move right up to there.
Man, I wish I had some flamethrowers in this list.
Them.
Went to my stack and got special force. This is going to be the lovely Clan Ren.
Sure.
Jumping on the board. With their mighty speed 3 move. They're going to be a little more daring than their daughter / sister, depending which clan you're talking about.
Which part of the clan?
Looks like we're in range 3.
Just range. I just undersold myself there.
There's no rockets. It's just Tristan's gun has a range 3. Oh, I have the aim because I have strike team and retinue.
You can long shot it.
I can long shot. Tristan's range 3. But I can long shot Ursa. So everyone with the generics. Let's go shoot that. Okay, so Tristan's is a range 3 naturally with suppressive, 2 blacks, and then Ursa's range 2 long shot, which we already spent the aim. She gives me a black, white, and red. No other keywords for hers. I would have lethal if I had another aim, but I don't. You have heavy cover.
Heavy cover and an exemplar dodge that I can use.
Didn't you use that already?
She had 2 dodges.
That's a great roll for that.
That's super solid. I really enjoy that.
Man.
So we have cover, which is not a red dice to roll. And then we'll go ahead and dodge that.
Okay, 2 more suppression.
All right, we're going to go with our last unit of stormtroopers here. These are the ones with our recon mission token. They're going to move up just to about the same point here. And then go here so we get cover. And that will be them.
Sounds good. Okay, now we're going to go with Miss Ahsoka Tano. Because we had an order on her. Because of the command card. It's a great little turn 1 command card there. If I say so myself. So she'll move as far into the board as she can. So we'll say like, oh, about there. That looks pretty good, I think.
I think that looks awesome.
We'll move all these command cards.
It's probably one of the best things I've looked at since I started looking at stuff.
Well, I'm glad to hear it because I thought it was pretty good too. But that's just my opinion on things. Then she'll move up to like here, like so, as far as she can go. Double move her. She's gonna have our dodge from her defend, and then she has the token. She's the token carrier, and she's gonna chill and have a good time.
Chilling like a villain, I guess. All right, we're going to go to our Death Troopers over here. They're going to move out onto the field right to here. And then we will just pop a pot shot into Ahsoka because that's the only thing they can see.
Okay, she'll have backup, a dodge on her, and a dodge on some exemplar.
I changed my mind. Deflect is probably going to trigger and hurt me more than it would hurt her on a 4-man Death Trooper squad. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to take a dodge, and that will be them.
Oh, Ahsoka's sad. She was ready to pew back. Last on my stack is Senor Tonka Truck. I mean, A5 Trooper. Same thing. Come there like that. And then we're going to go ahead and deposit some lovely sleepers, because that's what you do. You deposit sleepers.
You deposit them for sure.
Do you guys have Imperial March on you?
Nobody has Imperial March, no.
Nobody has Imperial March. It's good to know. So we're going to come out like this.
Sounds great.
I think it makes the most sense. And then we will cohere them as much as we can back this way to get a little cover. Sure. And then after the cohering, this is going to shoot into... I'll see if we can measure. For sure, the ones in front of them, I'm going to see if I can get anything else. Hey, we have range 4 barely on the one we've been shooting. They're up to 3 suppression. Let's give them another one. This is a red, white, and black critical 1, which feels weird to say from the bus because I don't usually use this gun. Let's try it. Hey! Okay. Now we're just going to leave that there and say, good job, bus. Show me I was wrong about this gun.
Nothing for cover. That's a little rude. And 2 go down. All right, my last unit is going to be my scouts. They got Scout 3, so they are just going to scout to the back of Star Tours, because we're using Star Tours this game, guys. And then they're just going to take a dodge and then a standby.
Sounds good to me. Okay, now we're going to go with my transported up lovely unit of sleepers. Don's favorite unit in the Rebel Army, I think.
They really are.
So his bubble is pretty much to the token. So as long as I stay on this side of the token, we're fine. And we don't even have to go up that much. So we're going to move him up just enough to get in range 2. So sure. There we are. We're in range 2. I'm going to recohere everybody, and then we're going to shoot with our tactical, get our free aim, and see what we can do. 12 black dice, surge to hits with an aim from tactical into his, I'm assuming, heavy cover storms.
Heavy cover storms.
Well, that's a really ridiculously good rollout. Okay. It's like really ridiculously good looking.
People ask me, Don, why do you not like sleeper cells? That's right there.
You got 10, 9 for cover. So that was the best I can ask for with only 1 aim. So that's pretty good.
This is a little crazy. Oops.
We got 2 so far. 3.
Yes, 3 is okay.
So you're going to have 7 to roll for because that crit comes back in the pool. All
right, 7 red dice. And we're going to take 4.
Losing 4? That's not a bad shot. At the end of round 1, this unit lost 4. This unit lost, I think, 3 or 4, right?
3 off the green unit, 4 off of the non-fully red unit.
That's it. And you didn't shoot me at all this round, right?
Negative.
On all these dodges, guys. And nothing to use them on.
That was my mission, was to not let you spend dodges.
Mission successful, achievement unlocked. So.
Oh, man.
Welcome to round number 2, where we got coordinated fire. It's going to be the Empire card. It's 3 core units this round. When an allied core unit spends an aim, or spends 1 or more aim tokens, while making a ranged attack, after the attack is resolved, choose another allied unit within 2. The chosen unit gains an aim token. Hooray! I'm a family reunion. I figured let's get all the team up cards out of the way early in this game. So this one is Ahsoka Tano gains Teamwork Sabine, Ren this round. At the start of Ahsoka Tano's next activation, Sabine Ren may make a speed 2 move, and then blah, blah, blah. Obviously, they're nowhere near each other on the map, but they get the speed 2 moves after each other move, so it's kind of like they get to move up, but they're not going to be able to share tokens. Because unfortunately, no matter how many tricks you have in lists, everyone can't be huddled together in a lot of these scoring things. So
yeah, you can't really keep everybody in one spot.
Order there. Also gave her the dodge from defend, which is kind of what we were going for there. The bounty's on a wicket, not her. Show that a little better. He gave his order to
Entourage, Direct, and then these are the 3 card orders from the card.
Okay, perfect. And 2 pippies, 3 pips. So I'm going to start us off. Hey, we're going to go to my stack. We've got some lovely, and I do mean lovely, sleeper cells. So let's go ahead and go with them.
Because when you're already scoring, it can't hurt to shoot, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking an aim shoot. My other thought for just a second there was move that way and try to thin out those scouts because they hit like a truck. And if I can take a few out, that's always preferable. But then they're just kind of in the middle of everywhere. So I think I at least come back a little bit. I get some cover.
Yeah.
So let's just aim, shoot into those storms, see if we can whittle them down a little more.
Sounds like a plan.
12 black dice again. Same shot you saw at the end of the last round with an aim. Surge to hit into heavy cover. Stormtroopers. It's pretty good again. It's actually better because it's a lot of crits.
Holy cow.
These 2 will stay blank. These 2 will aim up. We'll get both. So this time it's 10 instead of 9. And for cover... Wow, I know, I'm so sorry. And for cover, it's going to be a 6-pack only.
Just a 6-pack for cover?
Yeah, right? 4 natty crits in there. That's a little bonkers of a roll, guys. I will not lie to anybody about that. You got 3 though. 50% on cover roll is pretty good.
It's not bad, but
So that was a hit. So you're still gonna roll another 7. Blocking
oh,
5
2
though.
though. That's pretty darn good. We're gonna go to the stack. I'm really looking for a commander, so we're gonna try one of our improvised orders. It did not.
Can you improvise order and improvise order?
I think you can. I don't want to burn both of them right off the bat, so we'll just
usually
use
bring 2
one.
improvised orders.
We're just gonna move around the corner here, and that's well within scoring. I don't think we're gonna have to do much else. So we're gonna move a little bit more so that when we move that, after we shift these priorities, they can move a little. So
double move, full move, and then a little notch.
Yep.
We got special forces. Apparently, we were pulling this no matter what earlier this round, but I don't want another one yet. I want to keep Clan Run back, and I don't want the Wookiee or the Ewoks yet. So let's improvise that to a heavy. Okay, I wouldn't mind going with the Astromech before, or the land speeder before it gets hurt a little bit. So we have to compulse, unfortunately. So let's compulse it. We'd like to just stay back the whole game if we could with this thing. So we'll compulse about there, and then we'll aim and we'll shoot. I'm gonna probably shoot the injured one. I don't know how much cover you get from this angle. Only 2 are within half of that. Oh, look. 2 blacks, 2 whites, critical 1 for the ion gun, and then a rainbow for the RPS. Into the same trooper we've been working on. They all have heavy cover, so it didn't really matter which one. So we're going to go with this one. Surge to hit, critical 1 on this dice pool. Well, that's
good, just as good of a dice pool as last time.
The sleepers are hitting good. Everything else is still waking up. Come on, let's get a good conversion here. Not even a good conversion. Okay. Well, you got 1 for cover.
1 for cover. We don't get it. 2 for the armors. And they block 1, take 1.
2 white dice from the pilot on the red unit. We're split firing here for suppression. Definitely not because I forgot anything. Okay, well, don't even worry about it. Nothing happened. This land speeder is hitting good today.
All right, we're going to go ahead and go to the stack. We did get the commander we're looking for this time. She's going to go ahead and strategize on herself. And then she's going to take a dodge for her second action. We're also going to use her Inspire 3 to take off these.
Dang.
I was wrong. It's Inspire 2.
Okay, we're going to go to my stack. We got commander. Let's go with Leia. She's going to first take cover 1 on herself, which also gives Wicket a dodge because of teamwork. It's permanent. And then she's going to use the other take cover on Wicket, which then gives her a dodge. Look how that works. Isn't that nice, guys? And for her next action, she'll take an aim, which thanks to teamwork will give Wicket an aim. And then that's her.
Okay. All right, we're going to go to the stack. I don't really want to go with the scouts quite yet, so we'll use our other improvised orders to get Director Krennic himself, which I don't mind that at all. He's going to go ahead and take a dodge for his first action, and then a aim for his second.
Sounds good. Go to my stack. We've got it. We've got a core. Let's go with these the non-Astromech core here. We don't need to go quite that far. So let's just move up just a little bit. He's the leader here. He's gonna move to about probably not even quite that far. We just want to be barely within scoring, and there we go.
Sure.
So I'll come to there for his first action. We'll give him a dodge because Agile is great like that.
It is indeed.
So I'll take that, and then we're gonna go ahead and pop a shot into I don't know. I would say, giving suppression to stormtroopers is fun because it stops them from action. But when they have Indomitable, it's a little harder. So maybe we shoot the Death Troopers. I'll let you know in the box. 4 black dice only. We're just going to do the Death Troopers for fun here.
Sure.
See what we can get anything out of this. It's 1. We're just going to leave it alone.
Alrighty. We will roll for our heavy cover. And we'll just spend Krennic's dodge. We're going to go ahead and go with our 4-man unit. And they're going to roll their suppression off, which is pretty good. We still got a bus and a unit of rebel troopers over there that we're going to have to deal with. So we're going to move up well into scoring. We got a lot of cover here to hide behind.
Yep.
And then I think I'm going to play it safe with this unit because they're already mostly dead. So we're going to take a dodge.
Going pure survival, huh? Okay. Grab my stack. We've got the bus. And let's see if I did this right, guys. If I check this right, and it is. So behind here is still scoring. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little pivot. Like so. And we're not going to do a full move by any means. So we're just pivoting to a point where we can go chugga, and we're going to land like with my base almost touching. I want to break the Wookiee off the side door. That's what's bumping here. There we go. Right like that. That's what we're doing.
Sure.
Okay. And then we'll just actually take them a little bit like that. Okay. We got door gunners, so we can shoot something if we haven't shot. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot the main gun into the suppressed unit over there. And then the door gunners will shoot into this unit here. Okay, so actually we can shoot them into the same unit. So let's just shoot the door gunner first. No, it's after. It's a free action. We have to shoot the main gun.
So you have to do
I
the
still
main
would
gun?
rather try to kill this unit. So we're going to go with the heavy laser into this unit.
Is it, all right, so you're shooting the unit closest to you, right?
Closest to me,
Okay.
yep. So rainbow, critical 1. We'll Yeah, it's the same. Spend the aim. It's got critical. Jeez.
Oh.
Just one.
All right, we got cover for one. Would be really nice if cover could work for me a little bit
Dodging
here.
that. This is spent. And now we're going to do 2 whites, 2 blacks into that same Stormtrooper unit. We don't surge, so nothing.
All right. We're going to the stack. We're going to get the scouts, and we're just going to have to go start supporting. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to choose violence instead of scoring, because if I double move them, next round you'll just erase them before they can even participate. So
Sure.
we're just going to move up to here.
Range 2 shot, so no
we'll
guns,
take
so
a
no
range
bombs.
2 shot into the sleeper cell. 10 black dice into heavy cover sleeper cell.
We have a dodge from Leia.
And it is going to be 3 for cover.
Light cover because you're sharpshooter, right?
Light cover because of sharpshooter.
Yep. Didn't matter. We will spend one of Leia's dodges.
And then you got 3 to roll for.
3 to roll for, and Nimble will bring that dodge back to them for later. Rolling 3 white dice, searching the block. We'll get nothing, so we're going to lose 3.
I'll take that.
For a sec, we got special forces. Let's go with some Yub Nub Love. We'll move up to here. Do we need to double move the score? You already got 1 there.
I only have 1.
We can throw some black dice. So let's just do that. Let's just move up and we'll throw some rocks at those stormtroopers.
Choosing violence, I like it.
6 black dice. We do have access to 1 search token if we want to use it on them because they're independent. Oh, the Yub Nubs know how to roll some dice. All my vehicles do not, but the Yub Nubs do.
What
You've
just
got
happened?
4 for cover. Your cover rolls continuing to be very good.
I'll take a 2.
Got 3 left.
Oh, we'll take 1 more. We're going to go ahead and go with this large unit of stormtroopers here. They are going to move right to there. And we're going to shoot into the sleeper cells with this and see if we can't do some damage.
Makes sense.
All right, 9 white dice for the 9 regular troopers, 4 white crit 2 for the heavy, with an aim precise 1 into heavy cover. Oh, that's awful. You got 1 crit there.
That's kind of how my vehicles have been rolling. So let's see what
yeah.
your precise does. You need a good conversion here to make that at least somewhat.
Get that out of here.
You did a great
Get
conversion.
another
2 out of
crit
3.
there, and then we surge to a regular hit for that. So 2 hits for cover.
Okay. So nothing there. We'll spend the 1 on myself and the 1 on Leia.
So you got 2 crits then to roll for after that.
Any paint on my dice. We got 1. We'll lose 1. Okay, it's Clan Red. They got to go. So they're going to use those awesome jetpacks. Not that they need it. They're just going to run up here like so and land right here in this little spot here, which is great. We use this. Not knock that crystal down. Use this little pillar for cover, like so.
Sure.
And then we already have an aim thanks to strike team and dodge thanks to retinue. So we're going to shoot into, I don't know, look. Okay, the no name gives us 2 blacks with no keywords. Tristan gives us 2 blacks suppressive. Ursula gives us a rainbow with long shot. We don't need that. And lethal 1. We surge to hit normally. And let's see what we can get against these stormtroopers we've been working on.
See what happens indeed.
It's not a bad start.
Pretty good, I would say.
Make it, you'll dodge 1. Just debating if I want to reroll or I want to make it.
I do have heavy cover.
Yeah. I think I'm going to just, I think I'm going to make that pierce.
All right. So we've got 4 for cover. We'll get 1. We'll dodge 1. So we got 2 pierce 1 coming in. And we're going to lose 2. All right, we're going to go ahead and go with our secondary carrier here. They're going to move right up to there. And then they
definitely have 2 units at range 2.
Indeed, get a point for that. And we will shoot.
You knocked the crystal down too.
Yeah, and then we'll shoot into the spear.
Okay.
9 whites for the regular guys, 4 whites, critical 2 for the heavy, into the speeder with an aim that I can exemplify over. That's much better.
That's a little bit awesome.
So that's a crit for 1 of our criticals. And then we will spend the aim with our precise 1. Not going to get anything else there. Armor's
well,
going to
cover or armor will eat that. It doesn't matter which one we want to call
we got
that.
3 there. 3 go through.
My stack, we've got core here. We're going to, first things first, we're going to move up to here. And then we're at range 1, so we'll just do our free action now and heal 1 off them with their astromech.
Sure.
Bringing him down to 2 at least now. It's a little bit better.
A little bit, yeah.
And then I think we just come up there to help contest that point. That's probably the best move. We'll have 2 dodges and we'll be up here, so maybe that does something. Okay, so they'll move up there to help contest the point, and that's it.
Alrighty. Alright, we're going to go with Kallus, or go to the stack. It is Kallus, unfortunately. I was really hoping for that core, but can only get lucky so many times. So he's just going to double move into this corner here. And that'll be within scoring, and then he'll throw his free observation token on the 2 Rebel Troopers, and that'll be him.
The 4 Rebel Troopers?
4 Rebel Troopers.
Hey, we got Wicket, and guys, Wicket is not scared of some guy with a glowy, pointy stick, because I got a polished, sharpened spear stick.
It's more of like a crackly stick. It
And
doesn't really glow.
It was polished with Stormtrooper blood this morning, so it's really ready to rock.
It's nice that they keep that on hand.
So I had 2 ideas. I could either climb up here and throw 1 Pierce 1 into him, which is Pierce, which is nice, and it's 1. And he probably gets it with his aim and his Surge to Crit. And he would take a wound no matter what, bring him down to 4. Or I could move into him. He's immune Pierce, so my 3 dice would not pierce. But it's 3 dice, and none of those big units could shoot me. So that's what we're going to go with.
Okay.
That's what we decided. We're going to move here with Relentless to here, and then we'll move to here. We need to make sure we're scoring.
I was going to say, that might be a little far.
Oh, it's plenty.
Oh, okay.
We're
good there?
Yeah, I need to make a spot in case, I don't know, anyone else over in this corner wants to join in the fun.
Yeah, maybe.
Not naming names. Okay, so we have an aim and 3 dodges. 2 reds and a black. Pierce won't matter because you're immune Pierce. I do have Search Crit and an aim. Got 2 so far. Spend the aim. Okay, we'll have 3 Pierce. No Pierce. Just 3.
No Pierce. Oh, we'll spend a dodge because
Okay, rolling for 2.
you don't really want to take a bunch of wounds here. We'll get 1. All right, we're going to go ahead and go with these Stormtroopers here. They are going to move right up to here. And then we're going to shoot... Let's shoot into...
the Rebel Troopers.
Oh, look, you can see
Yeah, I
Ahsoka.
could
Probably see Ahsoka there. I think I could see Ahsoka if I want. Do I want to try to shoot her? She's got a dodge.
She has 2 dodges because Exemplar.
Let's shoot the Rebel Troopers.
Okay.
And then we'll just Rico here.
He's going to block any way to base Kallus. Cheeky little man.
13 whites, crit 2 with an aim from Exemplar, and then 2 observation tokens. Well, that's way better. I kind of wish I shot Ahsoka now.
I'm actually really glad you
That's
didn't
a
shoot
crit.
Ahsoka.
That's a crit.
Especially since there's like 4
That's
crits in
a
the dice
hit.
pool.
That's a hit. We got 3 we can reroll with our aim. That's another hit. And then we got 2 observation tokens, which blank, but
everything.
I will take that.
Okay, 5 for heavy cover.
Got
Get
2.
2 at least, and we'll use my dodge and Leia's dodge to try to survive. I don't think we're going to, but we're going to try.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 7 still.
6 of those are crits, guys.
Yeah.
That's
2 of them are criticals, to be fair. No.
Okay, I guess Ahsoka's got to do some work now, guys. So let's go with Ahsoka. She's going to, I think we're just going to jump into base contact there.
That's
so,
fair.
let's, no, let's put shoot. So let's aim for her first action. No, she's got her mastery. Let's dodge for her first action. And then she will pop offensive push.
Okay.
And then jump into base contact here.
Sure.
That gives her an aim because of offensive push. And then we don't need to pop force reflex right now, do we? We should have done that before, so technically we won't do it because we missed her timing. So let's go ahead and swing. 2 blacks, 2 reds, 2 whites, Surge to Crit, Pierce 2 with an aim and 2 dodges because my mastery makes dodges kind of like marksmanship.
Yep. It's not too shabby.
Just gonna spend a dodge there. If I can find it. I guess there's no reason not to spend the aim first. I don't think anyone else is gonna be able to base me anyways, but just in case. There's a crit. And then we'll spend 1 dodge, which leaves her with a dodge, just for weird reasons she might need it.
6 Pierce 2.
6 Pierce 2. Cool.
We'll block.
You would block
we'll take
4,
4.
but now you're blocking 2, so you're taking 4.
All right, we're going to go ahead and go with our Death Troopers here. They'll hold on to the suppression, but they are a Courage 2 unit. And we are just going to have to move them up here. And then we'll move again to right there. And that will be them.
Okay. Last of my stack is the Rebel Troopers here. Oh, I also did move Sabine up too with the command card after, or at the start of Ahsoka's turn, so you guys can see that. But now these Rebel Troopers are going to start huffing it this way as fast as they possibly can run, which should be more than enough. I think they're already in range 1 without me going forward, but we'll make sure by moving this little droid there.
Sure.
And then this droid will also use one of its 2 heals to take 1 off of the spear. Now it's back up to only 1 wound, which is much better, and they'll have 2 dodges.
That's rude. All right, go to the stack. The last, it's these guys. They have 4 suppression. We get to roll 4 red dice with Indomitable.
Oh,
we will
1 blank.
keep just 1,
I was
which
like,
is
he's gonna do
super unfortunate. It was almost all 4 of them. So they only get 1 action. Right now it's 3-1 over there, scoring-wise.
It is 3-1.
So I can't...
There's no one over on that one, though. I just realized.
Yeah,
I kind of forgot that was there.
Can't do much about that. So I'm kind of thinking I might just take a pot shot.
Sure.
And, I mean, we got the aim. We might as well.
Who are we shooting?
I think we're just going to keep working on the speeder.
Speeder? Okay.
Yeah. All right, 7 white dice with an aim into the speeder. Critical 2. There's one of our criticals.
And the Stormtrooper's critical. So
And we're going to spend the aim with precise 1. For just another natural hit. This one's going to fall to armor, so it probably doesn't matter. You're looking at 3 again.
The last time we did this, it went really well for the speeder. This time it's going to go much better.
Much better.
Just one. Fortunately, I think Sabine needs to just move twice. We're going to move once to there, and then we're going to move because we're going to be...
It's just out, it looks like. Oh, yeah.
It's a good amount out. So we're going to move again, but I want to be just barely within the scoring piece so I can go do some things next round. So that's as close as we can get, as far as we can get from it and still score it. So 2 moves, she'll end up right there, and that's her.
Alrighty.
Scoring-wise, I have that one. It's 1 point for me. This will be 2 points for me. This will be 3 points for me. And then because of the one-shotting of the Rebel Troopers, which is brilliant by the Stormtroopers, he'll have 1 and 2. So it'll be 3-2 from the main objectives. We each scored our secondary, so it's going to be a total of 4-3 going into round number 3. Round 3, as a reminder, he's got 3 points. I've currently got 4 points. And the command card we went with is Voracious Ambition. That's the one we're at the start of the activation. Place 3 random orders on this card face down. You may look at those orders at any time. And when you go to choose an order from your stack, you can choose from there instead. I went with I Am No Jedi. Ahsoka gains Agile 1 this round until the end of the round. Each time Ahsoka Tano makes an attack. During the form step attack pool, she may add 1 dice for each dodge she has up to a maximum of 3. I know I'm not going to get the Agile because I'm already engaged, but I have ways to get dodges, so let's live with that. My only order went to Ahsoka. His order went to Krennic, but he, of course, Voracious, or Entourage them.
So Entourage, Direct, I popped my Trusted Agent for that.
Okay, perfect. And he's cunning, so he'll go first.
I'm going to go ahead and go with my Voracious pool. I'm going to get these boys. They are going to come right over to here. And then we are going to throw a bucket of dice into this speeder bus and see what happens. All right, so the leader's going to throw 1 black, impact 4. The Saboteur is 2 blacks, 1 white, 1 red, impact 2. And then 6 more blacks for the regular guys into the speeder truck.
Oh, my goodness.
It's good. It looks good. I like the way it looks.
Okay, so
we got impact 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 for the speeder bus to deal with for that.
4, 6. Okay, that's definitely something that should happen. We roll good?
Oh, no.
We're going to go with Ahsoka before they get to go. So she has a dodge ready from Defend.
Sure.
She'll pop Force Reflexes for another dodge, and then she'll take a dodge for her first action, and now we'll swing away with the full dodge pool for extra dice. We've got 2 black, 2 red, 2 white for her normal lightsaber, Pierce 2, Search to Crit, and then since we have 3 dodges at the max we can have for extra dice, we get 3 extra white dice. And each of those dodges we could spend to make these, perk up a little bit. Unfortunately, it's not great. It's not terrible by any means, but it's not great. We're hoping for a little better. I didn't want to.
That's pretty darn good. Actually.
It's good, but I've seen your last.
It was almost just your way.
I've seen your last few rolls from Stormtroopers and from Scout Troopers do impact 7 into a bus, so it doesn't feel as good.
Impact 6. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, 6, but 7 crits.
Yeah.
Let's dodge 1, 2. How many people do you have left in that unit?
I don't know. You killed 4, so 6.
6. So that's maybe 7 Pierce 2. I spend that. You know what?
You're gonna go dodgeless?
I am gonna go dodgeless.
I like it.
I go. But if I kill you, I'm out in the open though. What's really over there? Just Dark Trooper. Oh, that other Stormtrooper. No, we're not. We're gonna keep 1.
Okay. So 7.
7 Pierce 2.
We both rolled a lot of 7 packs of defense dice.
Yeah, yours have been coming much better than mine. Exactly. So I'll pierce these 2. So you're gonna lose 5.
Okay. We're going to go with sack. It is going to be a core. We're going to go with these guys. They do have 1 suppression from last round still. We're going to roll that off. They're going to take an aim and shoot into that bus.
Okay, it's probably dead.
6 whites, crit 2 into the bus. There's 1 of our crits. And then we'll re-roll with our precise. And these are all going to go to armor, so it's just 1.
It's just a white roll.
Gotta hope and a prayer here.
I just dropped a dodge.
You just dropped a surge, yep.
That's unfortunate. Yep, it's dead. Okay, we're gonna go with the sleepers before they die, because man, this middle just folded because of the bus blew up. Oh yeah, we get the suppression off. That's something. And I think we don't really want to be out here in the open. So you know what we're gonna do? We're going to just use a move into these guys here. We're gonna move this one that way. I'm in scoring range.
Okay.
Which will let them survive. But we get tactical and we can punch now. It's a little bit weaker, but it still works.
Hey, why not?
1 black and white each, so 2 blacks, 2 whites, suppressive, surge to hit with an aim from the tactical move. I mean, that's pretty good. 4 is about as best I can ask for.
Four of them.
I'm going to find that hit. There it is.
You found it, buddy. We're going to take all 4?
Also, just in case people didn't notice, all the shifting happened a little late, so I just wanted to
we forgot about it, and we just did it later. So
we did it. It's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Okay.
All right, we're going to go to the last voracious stack here. That is going to be our lovely Imperial Officer. She's going to move as far as she literally can here. And we're going to check, are we in scoring or not? I think it's just going to be out.
Shy, but...
Yep. You have so many units over here. But
is I also, another move, or is it
I'm
token?
also in a lot of range of death. So I think tokens is probably the better plan. So I'm going to go ahead and token up. Strategize. And that'll be her.
Okay. Going to my stack, we've got Commander. Let's go with Wicket.
Sure.
He already has a dodge or independent dodge, but he's also fighting Kallus. And Kallus is a little bit more dice pool than I do. So let's take another dodge, and then we'll yub-nub poke him.
Okie dokie.
2 reds in the black. Pierce won't matter. Surge to crit. 2 with the red blank, but the black hit.
2 crits for Kallus is 2 wounds. We're going to go to the stack. We're going to go to core. We're going to go with our secondary unit here. They're going to take an aim and shoot into this core right here.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. All right, 13 whites, crit 2, 2 aims into Rebel Troopers. All right, we got our 2 crits from our criticals.
The crits are insane.
The crits are insane indeed. We'll spend the first aim on these 3.
Apparently you just need to shoot nothing but Rebel Troopers.
That's
and you'll just
true,
roll
I guess.
all the dice.
And then we'll spend this exemplar aim on these. Ooh, that one almost wanted to be a crit.
3 for heavy
Got
cover.
3 for cover.
Cover's done nothing for me. Let's see if we can amp up a little bit. Hey, 2 is really good.
So you got 5.
Fortunately, we still need some paint to live. Come on, paints. Got 2, which means the leader and the Astromech survive. For my stack, we got the core that needed it. He's got 1 suppression. He's got 1 or 2 actions. He only gets 1. Well, the first thing he's going to do is use his last heal on him because the Astromech barely live. And then we're just going to go ahead and base this guy getting scoring and survive this round.
It is unfortunate.
So we'll go right to here, and then we'll let you base the rest, which really can't really reach any others.
Yep.
But they'll get a dodge, and they're definitely scoring this round no matter what, or at least contributing to possibly scoring, I should say.
Alrighty. We're going to go to the stack. It's another core. We'll go with these guys. They'll just move over here into storing. They'll knock the officer down on the way back. And they will take a shot into the...
Critical speeder?
Critical speeder.
Yeah, I feel like...
7 white crit 2 into the speeder. And you get 2 for the speeder to roll against.
Okay. The armor... I haven't had to roll cover because he hasn't really hits really against it. It's just been crits. Does it save anything? No, it takes 2. Okay, we're going to get the speeder. It's going to aim and shoot, so that way we're not close, because we can't shoot range 1, and those white stormtroopers are not range 1. Well, the RPS can, everything else can. But we'll aim and shoot, and we're going to put everything this time, the RPS, the main gun, and the guy into that thing. And then we're going to compulse. I'll do the compulse now, just to kind of show you guys what ends up. It's going to go something like...
We did both score our secondaries, by the way. That's why all those observation tokens are up there.
So we scored horrors,
It is now 5-4 with Joe in the lead.
Okay, so let's go there. Okay, we've got 2 whites from the pistol, 2 whites, 2 blacks, crit 1 from the ion gun, and then a rainbow from the RPS with an aim. Surge to hit. It just doesn't really want to hit very good, does it? I guess 3 is its best roll, I think, so far. Let's spend the aim on these 2. Come on, good conversion. Great conversion.
Great conversion indeed. So 4 for cover. We get 1, so 4 for their Stormtrooper armor, and we'll take 2. I go to the stack here. It is going to be some Stormtroopers again. We're going to go with this unit, and they are going to start moving in this direction. We're going to move up the stairs, and then I think we're going to shoot into my favorite target in the game, guys, Clan Ren.
Okay.
13 white dice, critical 2 into heavy cover, Clan Ren. We got our
so
critical
surges
2
on your dice.
And we got a surge to hit.
So 2 for heavy cover.
2 for cover.
Okay. 2 for cover. Got 1. And then we'll
dodge 1 with ball.
Dodge 1 with our current dodge. I don't think he gave me situation awareness for my prepared supply dodge. No, because I think I only have prepared supply. So I have to roll 3. I do roll red, surging dice.
I'll take
my
one.
stack. It's an operative. I'm going to improvise orders into a core. That seems a little better for the time being. And we're going to go with these guys. They can't get to the score, but we can do this and cohere this guy this way and do the last heal onto this thing. So we've now healed 4 off of that guy.
It makes me pretty sad about that, actually.
And it's down to 2 again.
Mm-hmm.
which seems good. And then for their second action, I think we're just going to shoot into the white unit of stormtroopers.
Alrighty.
More black. 2.
All right, cover. For nothing, we will dodge 1 and roll 1. And we lose another. We're going to go with our stormtrooper that's engaged with Ahsoka. He will just withdraw. And we'll withdraw to right here. And then we will take a dash.
Okay. Okay, this is going to be our lovely Clan Ren who can't roll blocks to save their lives. So let's go with them. They're going to rally 1. Name of the game tonight. Name of the game tonight. Okay, let's go to here.
Sure.
Not touch or engage with anybody at this point.
Mm-hmm. And
then we will go ahead and shoot into that single stormtrooper left.
All
2
right.
black suppressive, a rainbow lethal with an aim into the heavy cover stormtrooper. We're going to risk it. We're going to just keep it like that.
All right, we got cover for 2.
Cover for both, and it's about all we can do. Nope,
Got no
we'll
cover,
Make it
so
Pierce, and he's dead.
He's gone.
I'm going to go over here with Krennic. He is just going to move out to right about here, and then he'll take an aim.
Okay, Special Forces. Originally, I was going to move up and throw some rocks at those guys, but Don surprised me move that stormtrooper unit away from the point. Because he could have guaranteed scored. Now he's not
Yeah,
scoring.
I probably should have, but...
So we'll move there for their first action. And the second action, we're going to move just to base the scout trooper.
Alrighty. Alright, we're going to go over here to this side. We're going to go with the stormtrooper unit. They are going to move to right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then they will shoot into Ahsoka.
Okay.
Alright, 13 white dice, crit 2 into white cover Ahsoka.
Exemplar aim available.
See, it's not even just... Look at this.
We got 2 crits.
Just starts with 5 crits.
We will definitely spend the...
I mean, it's some good rolling, but you can't help but get a little like, oh my god, that's a lot of crits.
I get it.
That's a lot of crits.
We'll get another
That's a
surge
hit.
there.
That one's, you're out of crits.
And then I think we'll hold off on... Yeah, we'll roll a little bit observe. Why not?
Okay.
All right.
So 1 for cover. No, but we'll dodge it.
Okay.
Why not?
So 5.
5. And we do have deflect. So we'll see if that helps at all here. Block 3, take 2. Okay, we got Leia. She needs to get her butt moving that away like today. So we either move up to, right now it's 2 to 2 currently. Before you move your Death Troopers up and make it 2 to 3 and take it. But I think I need to keep Ahsoka alive more than I need to contest the scoring because you can just tie it anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to take cover on her and myself. And then we're going to shoot into the Death Troopers. Like, there's no way I can give her another dodge.
You moved and
I moved. You're right. Yeah. So just take cover. Sorry.
Alrighty.
That's it.
And we're going to go ahead and go with the Death Troopers. They're going to move the minimal amount that they need to get into scoring, and then they will shoot us up.
Okay.
8 whites, surge to hit into Ahsoka.
For 3.
At least they're actual regular hits this time. Well, we have 2 dodges. 1 on myself, 1 on her. We're going to spin both. Bring it down to 1. Red dice with deflect. Okay. Sabine would love to go back here and score. I know ABS and all that stuff, but I really need to start like hammering some of these big units or I'm not going to be able to survive long with my white dice rolls. So we're going to move her up. She can land on the stairs, so she'll come just shy touching this terrain because he's not behind anything besides this big piece. And then we'll shoot gunsling into them and into her. Okay, let's do both these shots are coverless, which is nice. It depends what we roll, though. It's a rainbow, Pierce 1, surge to crit. We'll go with the commander first, I guess. It's going to be 3 crits.
3 crits, indeed.
Fortunately, the crits don't do anything different, but it's still good. It still looks good to get some crits on the crits.
Commander's wearing armor, so she gets to roll red.
Pierce
and
1.
It's going to be 2 for her.
2 wounds under her.
Sure.
I'm going to play that same song one more time. Listen to the stormtroopers up top. For 2 crits. Slightly worse, but still pretty good showing. If you had cover when the mana goes.
And we'll lose 2.
All right, we're going to go ahead and go over here with Kallus, and he's just going to take an aim and hit the Ewok. All right, so it's 1 red, 3 black, critical 1, I'm sorry, lethal 1. I did do his free observation first, so that we have extra observation tokens into this little guy.
Well, that's pretty bad. We'll spend the first observation token, the second observation token, the third observation token. So that's our critical. So right now it's going to be 1 Pierce 1, I guess. We'll do that.
Okay, yeah, I'll dodge both, and then I'll take the one from the Pierce. Scoring wise, he'll get that one, he'll get this one. Nobody gets this one. Nobody gets the one back there, and I get that one. So unfortunately, I'm only going to get one, which should catch him up now, because I think I was only up by 1.
You were only up 1. So it's now 6-6.
6-6 going into round 4. I left that point back to have Sabine come up. I still think it was the right job. She thinned a couple out, and now she's in a better spot. Remind you, it's currently 6-6. He played Face Me, I played Explosions. Face Me says Agent Kallus gains hold the line this round. Additionally, to the end of the round, enemy trooper units that are engaged with Agent Kallus cannot move except to pivot. And then I've got Explosions, which is permanent during this round, which is card was played. She gains Arm 2. After Sabine makes this action may make a Speed 1 move. Until the end of the game, Sabine Randy gains Detonate 2 thermal charges. Do not discard this card. What sounds going to make when it happens. Sabine's there. Also pop Trust Agent to give Ahsoka an order, and with Defend 1 she got dodge. He entouraged them, gave the order to Kallus, and directed the Stormtrooper. We have to roll off to see who's first. We'll tell you that is in just a second. Okay, we're going to start with Ahsoka. She's going to go ahead and go. She's going to, first action is going to be just to move into these Death Troopers here.
Sure.
And she'll pop charge, and we'll see what her second action is going to be after that. 2 reds, 2 blacks, 2 whites. Surge to crit, Pierce 2. That's not what we wanted to see in this roll. Okie dokie. We will spend her only dodge to make it 4.
4 Pierce 2 onto the Death Troopers. And they're alive with 1.
Okay, so before she gave all the offensive tokens to death for the sake of time, her second action is going to be to recover. It brings back her offensive push and her force reflexes. And then we're going to tap force reflexes. So that way I at least get better than just a dodge because I have offensive push if I need to move her again later. So that helps.
All right, we're going to go with Kallus before Wicket takes him down. I'm going to observe 2, aim, and then hit Wicket. It's going to be 1 red, 3 blacks, critical 1, lethal 1. And we have Surge to crit now with hold 1. A solid start indeed. We'll spend the first observation token, the second observation token, and the aim. We still have to go for it.
Since I have situation awareness, I'm going to dodge this one for fun. And then we're going to roll 2 and see if We're going to go with Miss Sabine Wren.
This is going to suck.
Hopefully. That's the name of the game here. I'm just trying to think how to do this the most opportune funness. So I think what we do is we're going to move up to about here, which is, we're going to overhang this because we're not over all the steps at this point, as far as we can go. And then our first thing is going to do is we're going to need to, I think we're just, because I want to drop the bomb and not hit my own guy. So yeah, the only attack action we're doing is dropping a bomb. Now, or I should say bombs.
This is a free action, right?
Nope.
Oh, it's an
action.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You forget about that almost every time.
You haven't played Sabine in a long time.
I used to play her a lot, I know. But this is better because we can hit lots of things without hitting her. So we'll go 1 there, 1 next to it, which will give. Just gotta make sure not in range.
I was gonna say that's gonna hit your Rebel Troopers too.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to see if I can get them out. I have to measure some things, but I'll measure them off camera and I'll show you guys where they are, and then we'll blow up.
Okay.
So I dropped the bombs as far as I could. Did my speed 1 into it, but kept my speed 1 where he would have to put someone here, which is still within range of those bombs. So his bombs are going to hit these stormtroopers, and this leader, just out of range of the droid and Sabine after her move. So let's go blow those up right after she moves into engagement and go boom, boom. We're going to do both bombs on each unit at the same time. So this is the first 2 reds on the commander. So 1 crit. It's a wound. Second bomb on the commander. 2. She takes 2 wounds total from that, and 2 suppression. Now we'll go with the red people who are engaged with the Rebel Troopers. Nothing. That's a ouchie bomb. Second one will be 1. That's a lot of blank reds. They'll lose 1. Now the Stormtroopers that are engaged with Sabine for 1. They'll take it. And then the last bomb on those Stormtroopers will take 1. And they're fine.
All right, we're going to go sack here. It's going to be a commander. We'll go ahead and go with our officer here. She'll take off 1. She does have courage 3. So she's already in scoring, so that's great.
Token battery time?
I'm thinking that's probably the better idea.
Makes sense to me.
Although, do I want to just shoot something? No, there's nothing that 2 red dice is going to do. So she'll strategize on herself and then take a dash.
2 black, 2 white with an aim, suppressive, surge to hit into the scout trooper in melee. I mean, that seems like a pretty good start. So we'll go 3. We need 3 whites to survive.
Nope.
Ooh.
All right, we're going to the stack. We really need a core out of all of this, so not a core. And you guessed it, not a core. We'll go with Krennic then, I think. And he really needs to get into a scoring position, so we're going to move. Fortunately, he's just in the way of everything, so we're going to move to not engage Ahsoka. And we're going to move all the way to the end here.
Looks like
We're
you're
second.
scoring to me.
And that will be Krennic.
Myself, we have a commander. Let's go with her. She's going to take cover 1 to herself, which gives Wicket 1 because of teamwork. And then she's going to give 1 to Ahsoka, because that's what you do. And then we'll just I think another dodge, but I can only exemplar 1, and she's only going to get shot maybe twice. And so, you know what? We're just going to shoot. I could shoot Krennic with Sharpshooter 2. Start working on him. That might not be the terror. I was thinking about shooting the Storms originally, but they're so big.
There are a few
I
of
think
them.
working on him is smarter at this point. Let's shoot 3 reds into him. 3 red dice, Sharpshooter 2 takes away any of cover he would have. Search to crit. It's going to be 3 coming into Kallus.
3 for Mr. Krennic.
Or Krennic, I'm sorry.
And we'll block 1. All right, we're going to go to the stack. These guys are dead. We forgot about that last round, so we'll go with that. I forgot about it. And we'll go with these guys, and they're going to aim and shoot into the Stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers.
Or not the Stormtroopers, the Sleeper Cell, sorry.
Okay.
6 white, crit 2 into heavy cover. Or no, light cover.
Light cover.
And we'll spend the aim.
Don't even need your precise on this one.
And
Just 1 more.
get 1 more, so you got 3 for light cover.
Okay. Hey, I got 1 with the light cover.
And then 4.
That's the more concerning part.
All right,
Block
we
1,
got
but
'em.
they're dead. For my stack, we've got Commander. We're going to improvise orders, so that's Wicket. Clan Ren sounds much better. So I'll shuffle this in a second. Let's go with Mr. and Miss Clan Ren, I guess. You've got a couple dodges on her. You've got everything in this side's engaged at this point.
It is pretty much all engaged,
So
yeah.
I was trying to think, is it smarter for me to engage you, but I would lose a dice engaging you, so we don't want to do that. So I think we just kind of hop over you
Sure.
and then shoot you. You'll have light cover, but it's better than heavy cover.
It is indeed.
So we'll move to
The
here
math checks out there
to
for sure.
contest this point, and then we'll shoot into her buddy.
All right.
3 blacks, or 2 blacks from Tristan, 1 black, 1 white, 1 red from Ursa. Suppressive on the 1 gun, lethal on the other. Surge to hit.
Pretty solid to start.
I'm just going to make that Pierce 1.
Okay, so we have light cover for 4. We're going to get
you
1
got
for
the
our
one you
cover. We'll dodge 2.
And take 1.
And take 1. All right, go to the stack. It's a core. We're going to go with these guys. And that was cocked. We'll get their suppression off. We're going to punch these guys and hope we can kill them and then move to score, or else we're going to be 9 white search to hit into the 2 health rebel troopers. So you're getting 3.
Just 3 crits still.
No, these are search to hit. There's no shooting.
Oh,
here.
you're punching. That's
No
right.
shooting.
Whew. It didn't matter. I guess punches, crits, and hits are the same. I need 2 paint here to survive. 2 paint. We got it. We live with the leader. He's just gonna dodge and pass out some observation tokens because he can't withdraw now, and he'll just chill there with me. According to my stack, we've got the speeder. Unfortunately, it's not pointing in the best direction right now. So for our first action, we're not going to compulse first. We're going to move first. It's going to come something like as much as we can on the template and not knock that over.
Way to pull it on.
Hey, at least I didn't kill my mini, so that's a win.
That's something.
So we have to stop right there.
Okay.
So we'll stop there, and this is at least going to give me my fixed front. So I'll shoot my front on my pistol. Unfortunately,
A little too close for the RPS.
I'll see if the RPS has anyone else. I think everyone's engaged, though, aren't they?
Everyone's engaged.
Except for the stormtroopers across the board, which I think are going to be too far. Ooh. You do have them.
Is it fixed front or is it?
No, the rocket launcher's not.
Oh, okay. So then you
I
can.
don't think it is. I'll double check. Okay, the first attack's going to be 2 blacks, 2 whites, critical 1 from the ion gun into the commander, with 2 whites from the pistol. So 4 whites total in this. Surge to hit. Hey, it's the best roll of the game for her. Okay, so it's going to be 4 hits. You'll have light cover because you're suppression.
She gets heavy cover
Oh,
because
'cause
she's behind
yep.
light cover. So heavy cover for 4.
Move 1. We're going to make a 3-pack now.
Gotta get 3 shields here on some red dice. We do not. Almost, but
She goes down, and then we have a rainbow rocket launcher shooting across the board into those 3 health stormtroopers, which I have no clue what the cover situation is from that angle. We'll look
they have heavy cover from the POI.
Okay, so you got 2 coming for heavy cover from that.
Okay. For nothing. And for dead.
Young X said he rolled his Indomitable roll. Unfortunately,
Yep.
it was a blank, so he has only 1 action. We're
One
gonna use that
action. We're just going to punch Sabine because fun.
Okay. 7 white dice coming at me
That's only 7? Okay. Cool.
for 1.
Wait, you have an observation token.
I do.
Oh, yeah, one.
I'll just spend her prepared supply and not deal with it.
Awesome.
Core, let's go with these guys. Now that their Astromechs all healed up and the land speeder's getting away, somehow alive, we're just going to double move these guys back here to get some points, and they can get there pretty easily, and they're gonna be my point grabbers now.
Awesome. Great times. All right, we'll go with the Death Trooper, and he will do his withdraw from Ahsoka. We'll just go hang out over here, and that will be him.
Sounds good. Okay, we've got Mr. Yub Nub himself. I have a couple options here. I could try to kill Kallus, or I could withdraw and go tie this point up, so that way no one gets this point. But I think I'm going to try to kill Kallus, because I think we're okay there. So, Kallus has 2 health left.
Kallus has 2 health left.
And he has access to no dodges currently.
No dodges whatsoever.
But he has hold the line this round.
He surges to defense.
Yeah, the Stormtroopers still can go. They can kill Wicket. So I'm going to have to stay engaged. So let's aim and punch. 2 reds, 1 black. Pierce won't matter because he's immune. This round, is it this round you hold the line, or was that last round?
It is. This round is hold the line. Yeah, because he went first.
I can't remember. Okay, we'll spend the aim. And this will crit up. So you're going to have 3 not pierce anything because you're immune. But you search to hit this time. Search to block, I should say. And he blanks. Is one more wound.
He's got 1 left.
All right, we're going to go to the stack. It's going to be these Stormtroopers. They're going to shoot into Ahsoka and then do just a little step back here. And that'll be them. 13 white, critical 2 into light cover Ahsoka.
It's a good roll again, though, for naked white dice.
2 critical.
So 3 hits for light cover.
Hit there.
Okay, 3. Get 1.
Okay.
We have situation awareness on her. So we will spend all 3. 2 on her and 1 off Leia with Exemplar, and then we'll take 1. I lied. She does not have situation awareness, so we have to roll 1 more. I couldn't take that other crit off. So we'll take 2. This core is going to aim and punch. Aim and punch. And swing 1 more time. Yeah.
You would.
Can he go through the blastoid? No.
All right, we got 1 last Stormtrooper. He's going to move into Ahsoka and punch her. All right, we got 1 white. Nope.
Lastly, I have these guys here. We're just going to aim and
Sling?
throw some rocks. 6 black dice with an aim and a surge into light cover because they're suppressed. Just going to aim on these 2. And we'll spend the surge. So you've got 4 for light cover. Yep, no. 5 for defense. What do you have people? 2 people? Yep. 4 paint. You got it. Scoring wise, I'll get 1, 2, and since he's panicked, 1 to nothing will give me 3. He's definitely in this one. He's got 2 to my 1, and he's got 1 there, so I'll get 2. So it's going to go to 10 to 9 going into round number 5. 10-9. Down to round 5. He's got 9. I got 10. Command card wants to deploy the garrison. This is 2 trooper units. At the start of the activation phase, choose up to 2 allied trooper units that have face-up orders. Each gets a free standby. And I have a new beginning. Ahsoka, Tano, and 2 units. When a small base trooper unit is issued an order with this card, it either gains 1 aim or dodge token. Ahsoka Tano gains Inspire 2 this round, and at the start of her next activation, she may make a recover action. I gave my orders to Sabine, who got a dodge. Leia, who got a dodge, who teamworked over dodge to Wicket. Independent dodge, Wicket got a dodge, who gave it to Leia. And then Sabine got an order with Defend 1 and a dodge from the token card itself. Those are mine. He got an order on, or he entourage these guys.
Entourage, direct, order.
Perfect. Okay, he's up first.
All right, we'll go to the stack. We'll get Krennic. We don't want him yet. We'll improvise orders. We're going to get this Stormtrooper. He's going to move right into here. And I believe I've made it so that I'm in and you're out. That was my goal.
Correct.
And we will take a dodge.
Okay. Okay, we're going to go with Leia here. She is still within scoring. I made sure when I moved it that she doesn't have to necessarily move to score. And she's got 2 dodges, which is pretty decent. I think we're just going to try to kill this Death Trooper as best we can. So we're going to take an aim on her,
Sure.
which, funny enough, gives good old Wicket a name.
That's awesome. I hope.
And then we're going
he
to...
does great
I'm
things.
just going to keep her where she's at, but churn her to make it a little cooler. And then she's going to shoot him.
Perfect.
3 reds, Sharpshooter 2, Surge to crit. You don't need the aim.
Alrighty.
He just needs 1 blank to die. All paint lives.
3 paint here, please. We got it. We're going to go to the stack here. It is going to be Mr. Krennic. There's no way I can move into score and also give exemplar dodges, so that's a little sad. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just move over here, and we will
Shoot. No, we'll take a dodge just in case.
My stack, we got the heavy here. Fortunately, everything on this whole side of the board, almost the whole entire board, is engaged with something else. So it's in a compulse there.
Sure.
Guess we'll move this token for a second. So there.
Alrighty.
I want to check range. You have a screw over there, so screw up. Oh, whoop. He's gonna trip and fall.
Tripping over Josh's
I win.
stuff here.
Do we have raid on the stormtroopers?
Nope.
No. I thought maybe we did. Maybe we did.
So maybe, yeah.
It's a maybe. And then we will move one more time
Sure.
to here. We will then pop the unstable astromech to shoot that stormtrooper unit way over there.
Okay.
Unstable astromech, guys. 2 black, 2 white, critical 1 for the ion, and then 1 red, 1 white, 1 black for the other gun. Surge to hit into the stormtroopers. It is legitimately their best roll of the night. Okay. Got 4 for.
I don't think
You don't have any cover. Yeah, they're all out. But you save them all. It's fine.
Still doesn't matter. Go to stack. We're going to go with these guys. They're going to aim and hit this rebel trooper. 9 whites surging to hit into a rebel trooper. We'll spend the aim.
If anything about this game, your storms have been crit-tastic.
And this will be 5.
5 natty blocks coming up here, guys. With the white
I'll flip the
dice.
table with your Lego on it.
Don't do that. How about 1 surge to a block? Okay, I guess we're going to go with Miss Ahsoka Tano. She's going to swing. First thing is going to swing at this guy.
Okay.
2 whites, 2 blacks, 2 reds. Okay, Pierce 2, he's dead. Okay, here, we're going to pop burst of speed and jump over here like so. Landing up here with her jump. We're going to bring it out as far as I can to the edge. I don't know if that's going to be scoring or not. Ooh, actually, that gets her shot, though. Oh, that's interesting. Let me think for a second. Let me just see if that's going to be scoring. Anyways. Yeah, it would be scoring, but I have to come almost to the edge, so I'll risk it. I'll get heavy cover, and she's got a couple dodges. So, yeah, we're going to move up there, jump up there so that we can help contest this point down here, and we'll see what happens.
Alrighty. All right, we're going to go to these guys.
Can the suppression stay? Oh, it's cocked. It's cocked. Can you re-roll it? Yeah, he's good. He's good. It's
All
indomitable.
right, so we'll shoot them and then move over here.
He's going to shoot everything into Ahsoka, and then he's going to move over there.
There's going to be 13 white dice, critical 2 into heavy cover Ahsoka.
Just 4 crits again.
the
He said he was going to have no crits.
That's what I was guessing.
It hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't, but it's going to happen sometime, you know? So that one you can
1 for heavy cover, but
roll
I
for
have plenty
cover
of
or
dodges.
a million dodges
We'll
later.
spend a dodge.
All right, 4 crits.
We really need some red paint to show up. We got deflect. We live with 1, and we do 1 wound back to him. We're gonna go with Miss Sabine Wren. I think at this point everybody's kind of has to like move to points to score points. So I think I just have to withdraw and then move all the way over there to double that up. So either he has to move left or right. I don't think he can shoot. So I'm gonna do that. I'm going to do this. Always I hate withdrawing, but when you got to be ABSing, you got to be ABSing. Since my rebel trooper died, so we're gonna withdraw to like here, edge of this, and then we're gonna go ahead and do her normal speed, speed 3, all the way over yonder, which will get me about there. She'll have her dodge with her, and then that's her.
Alrighty. All right, we're gonna go over here to the Death Trooper. He's got 1 suppression. He's gonna roll it off. We'll go ahead and do a move up to here, just into scoring, and we'll shoot Ahsoka for fun. All right, 2 white dice. Really need a crit here. Nah.
Okay, so first you would check cover, and the cover gets it without the dodges. She gets no suppression. Okay, go to my stack. We have Wicket. Let's see if you can do this. Here he has 1 aim from the friendship. Let's do another aim and
Are
punch.
you sure you want to do that? Because I get to poke you first.
Oh, you have a what's that from? Oh, deploy.
Card.
I already have the aim, so we'll just punch. 2 reds, 1 black. Search to crit with an aim because they gave it to me. We'll spend it. It's just gonna be 2. You need what? You need
Just 2. I need 2 shields here.
2 shields. No surges or
2 shields.
blanks.
This is the Hail Mary to tie it. And he's dead.
Wicket did it. Wicket did it. With Wicket taking out Krennic in a duel of the ages, because Krennic bounded Wicket, and Wicket said, "You know what? I'm not scared of you, bro," and he moved into him. Wicket has 1 damage only. Krennic is now dead. I think his win conditions are gone. He'll score 1 there for sure. This is tied up, so he's not scoring that. This unit, you would either move there. He has to double move to either one. He checked. These guys are blocking a single move for him to get there. So either doubles moves there, and then I would move up and shoot, which wouldn't kill anybody, but this would be locked down, or he would double move that way and lock that one down. So either way, it wouldn't get him a point, it would negate me a point. So we'll pretend like you double move there, and that was tied up, right? So then I would get 1, 2, and you would get 1. That would bring it to 12 to 11. Me. Sound right?
Yep.
That's it. That's the game, guys. We're not playing it out because, like I said, he's just going to double move, and then I'm going to move up and shoot, and we don't have enough dice pool to kill either of these stormtroopers, so it doesn't matter. And these guys are just going to move to their point there to get it. And that's it. Crazy game. Meet us in the salt corner. We'll chat it out. Welcome to the Salt Corner.
Where we didn't come up with a bonus word in this entire game.
I think it's got to be something around critical. Just use critical in some way, shape, or form, or Stormtrooper's Catastic. We've used that before, but
yeah,
the crits on the game was impressive.
The crits on the Stormtroopers were, I mean, when you throw that many dice with crit 2, it's going to get crits.
But there were so many rolls where you rolled 3 or 4 natural crits
before
roll, the surges.
I did roll a significant number of natural crits.
Which is crazy. But yeah, first of all, I did this to shock the family.
I don't like it at all.
He hates it. My family hates
like it at all.
I thought it'd be funny to shock the kids. The kids didn't like it. My eldest daughter, she was laughing and crying. She couldn't figure out what she liked or didn't like about it.
I told his wife to buy a Santa beard on clearance and glue it to his face.
So this is the first time in 21 years since I've shaved, so it's interesting. Anyways.
You could have at least left a mustache.
No, because I had this as a teenager, and then I grew the whole thing later.
You could have gone with a mustache. You would have been creepy.
Would have been great. Let's talk about the game, though. So, Stan gave me this list, and I felt really good initially. And then those scouts moved up and impacted 6 with a natural crit, so they did 7. And then I blanked every defense roll on the boss, and it just died in 2 shots.
It did die.
Mostly died in 1 shot. Had 1 health left, and then you finished off with a low health stormtrooper. And that was on top of me walloping you with, I think the sleepers, if I'm not mistaken, had 19 hits go through. You had to do 19 hits onto the storms, and you still lived with 4 health. After that,
I did.
and then never died the whole game.
Yeah, they made it through.
Interesting to roll the slingers, but we didn't need to at that point.
Yeah,
so
it
didn't
was
matter.
Moot
but yeah,
point.
you survived. Slinger shots times 2, sleeper shots times 2, a bus shot, a door gunner shot, and an RPS shot, and they're still alive.
It was a lot.
So that was your MVP.
There was a lot. I mean, a lot of the stormtroopers tanked a lot, and especially after this last weekend when I was running, cheating a little bit, running 3 stormtrooper full squads. And I also...
Spoiler, he did not see the comments.
I did not see the comments about... I didn't realize you couldn't have 3 stormtroopers in the remnant. But hey, that's okay. Yeah, having 6 full squads of stormtroopers, it does feel cool. Like, they can throw a lot of dice. And if the dice are in your favor, it's great. And then sometimes when the dice aren't in your favor and you throw 13 whites and get 1, you're like, oh, that feels like 102 points worth of stormtrooper.
I will say the one thing about them, whether they hit hard or not, I killed 2 units.
Yeah.
And 1 I killed at the very last turn of the game with Ahsoka hitting them multiple times in this game.
It did, yeah.
So they are beefy. I think
there's a lot of
people talk about, they're just stormtroopers, and they are just stormtroopers. But like that much health with red dice, and if you have any leader exemplar, it's really hard to chew through.
Yeah, it really is.
And yeah, your early defense and cover rolls were also really good.
They were rolling on hot fire, and then when I moved the white stormtroopers from the center to the middle to try to go support that point, was when I lost the game, I think, because had I scored that 1 extra point, it would put you on the back foot instead of me being on the back foot.
I did try to give him a chance to go back. But
you did, and I just thought I could kill stuff, and that's when the tide turned there.
The other big turning for me that helped me a lot was that those 2 unit rebel troopers surviving when you killed just the astromech.
Yeah, the 2 unit rebel troopers surviving, and then the 1 suppression that I couldn't roll off to get to the middle to stop that score.
I believe that was the only suppression cost you an activation on your
That was the only one,
game.
Yep.
But it was the one that helped.
It was the one that helped. And then I would never in a million years have said, hey, are you going to 1v1 Kallus versus Wicket? Or not? And it's going to go to the entire last round of the game, and Wicket will have 1 wound and Kallus will be dead? No, I would never have thought that.
So initially, I wouldn't try 1v1ing that either, but in my head, and I probably shouldn't talk in between rounds, because I was like, I'll just move Wicket up. I even said this to him, and then I'll move Ahsoka up, not thinking he would just move his big unit and block it. That was my stupidity there. Because I was like, well, between Wicket and Ahsoka, we should be able to take Kallus out pretty good, even with immune pierce. But then you blocked it, so I'm like, well, now it's Wicket against Kallus. Wicket with independent dodge and teamwork from Leia. Feeding him dodge with situation awareness means Kallus' 4 dice pool really wasn't hitting hard enough. And then the couple times I had to roll white dice actually saved them.
I mean, every roll with Kallus, of the 4 dice, it only ever naturally rolled 1 paint.
Yep.
And it was multiple rerolls with observation tokens
And you know the
and
funniest thing
aims.
is, the one damage you did was when you made it pierce.
That was it, yeah. Which is a little sad. I mean, that Leia Wicket trick is cute. Wicket's very expensive to do that trick at 80 points. I mean, it's about the same
I
price.
wouldn't mind it more if there was another Ewok unit or two to be able to play with those cards a little bit more.
Yeah.
But with just one unit slinging Wicket, it was harder to get orders. But you know what? In the end, Wicket killed Kallus. Wicket held the point for a good part of the game. And he fed dodges to Leia, who could exemplar out. So maybe that was worth the points.
It was probably, I mean, you dodged everything over there pretty well.
As best I could. I kept Ahsoka alive. She ended up the game with 1 health. So you hit her good. But she was able to... The crits were killing me about you because you kept rolling those crits or crits and critical. And I had these dodges, and she had... she doesn't have... She had into the fray and offensive push, situational awareness. I like her situational, but... So that was costing me...
I think the only critique I have on the list... I never can justify running Death Troopers without a heavy.
Well, hey, funny thing was, real quick, this side thing. He was like, "Oh man, impact grenade instead of frag. I need the surge." And then the impact grenade made him pretty much shoot the bus.
The impact grenade made me attack the bus with them,
and it worked.
And it worked. It worked really well. But like I usually, so often with them, it's like bucket of black dice and 7 surges, and you're like, cool.
That's what I was hoping you'd roll, and you didn't. You're like, here's 6 hits.
I rolled exactly what I needed with them, so that was great. But yeah, Death Troopers without a heavy, they feel sad, and they feel. I mean, the Death Troopers naked were the same price as this fully decked out unit of Scouts. So I don't know which. I mean, the Death Troopers are more survivable than Scouts, obviously, because two sleepers killed 4 Scouts with just 1 hit. So that's pretty sad. But other than that, it was good. I mean, there was a lot. The pistol on the officer, giving the officer target, is cool for more token sharing.
That was good.
Unfortunately, the order pool in this, I think there was like 1 opportunity to give an order to the officer. Like everything else gives orders to troopers only, or to core troopers only, or to Krennic, or to Kallus. So that kind of hurt this a little bit. I think Kallus has 1 card that also gives him and another unit an order. I could have used the standby card to give a standby, but that wouldn't. At that point, I think she was dead already. So that makes it a little challenging to get that extra token, but it's cool to have that.
Trusted agents, we both had that. I like that on Leia because it was able to give Ahsoka an order on Sabine's 1 pip, and then also give Ahsoka the dodge, which she needed. So that was a nice combo. I enjoyed that. I also really enjoyed Strike Team Leader on Sabine giving 2 tokens to Clan. So every turn, instead of just a dodge, which they normally have with retinue, the retinue gave them the dodge, and then I chose a name every time, so they were tokened up.
Which does help them a lot because it makes that lethal or long shot much easier to trigger, especially because they need to move a lot with this particular objective. I probably should have switched the objectives, but my luck, I would have just switched it into shifting priorities again. So I have it in the deck too because I thought 11x is okay for something like this, but when you're out activated on this particular objective, it's tough. I think the only reason I was in the game was because you left that back point alone. That one round.
If I didn't do that, Sabine didn't come up.
Oh
with
yeah,
bombs.
you're totally right. Yeah.
I wish I would have moved the Rebel Troopers a little bit more over first, step up a little bit.
Yeah.
Go to that back point, but I was like, I moved her there 1 round. I was like, I can't do it again because I need to get her in position to drop bombs.
Yeah, for sure.
And that helped. It suppressed you.
Yeah, the bombs did enough suppression to take it out. They did.
And what I learned quickly after like the second round was just run everything into the storms. Once they're less scary.
Yeah, once they're engaged, they don't get their critical.
They lose the dice a little bit. It's still the same dice with the surging. It's just less dice from the heavy.
Yeah, you lose less dice. You lose your critical.
You're forcing them to hit what you want them to hit, which felt a little better.
Especially when 2 of them, you only needed to do 2 wounds and they couldn't.
That was helpful.
That was real sad.
But yeah, the only letdown a little bit was Clan Rens. They got attacked once and lost a guy, which is not like them.
Yep.
They didn't have their situational awareness, which is... I realize I really like situational awareness on Rebels. Probably for things like this.
Especially, against a very crit-heavy unit like
if you're wondering, I don't think we showed Unstable Astromech did 2 damage to the land speeder, bringing it up to 4, which was the most damage they had the whole game because it kept healing it off.
Yeah, I did a total of...
I healed 4, and before the Unstable, he had 2.
Yeah, so I did a total of 8 damage to it. So which would have just barely killed it, actually. Yeah. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, I did stop shooting it eventually because it was just, there wasn't anything I do once you tie them up. They can't.
You would ask me what lived, the bus or the speeder. I'd be like, the bus lives. Speeder dies. Not today.
Yep. I mean, you did use 4 heals on it, but it was crazy.
It was a fun game. It was good. It's nice to have close games on the channel.
It is. It's always fun.
We always tell each other we can't say I lost the game at round 1 and 2 or 2 and 3.
Can't do it.
And Joe said it, and I lost, and that's what happens.
Oh man, when that bus died in one shot, and then the one side was over there started to fold because you killed the sleepers down to like 2 health.
Well, I one-shotted that Rebel Trooper unit.
Oh, you one-shot Rebel Trooper,
and
you
were
killed
like,
the bus,
shoot.
and then the sleepers are down to 2 health. So I'm like, well, Ahsoka's there, but that's really the only threat left. But luckily the sleepers were able to move in and use some melee to kill some things. So that was.
I mean, I honestly thought Kallus was going to be able to be like, oh, I'm gonna kill Wicket. He's going to have to do something about that, and then you're just like, nah. I'll take the 1 damage from the 1 lethal.
It's because he knows like Kallus is like kind of like that Stormtrooper-esque, and they just really perform well against Stormtroopers.
Kallus for me, he's not for me. He never performs for me. He never does anything. He's better in a unit, I guess now, but he's still.
Yeah,
he's never been a guy that I am enjoying.
I don't think you like that archetype because you also don't like the agents that are very similar to him.
Well, it's a tough archetype to live in where you want to be in melee, but you're not good and survivable in melee. And I mean, again, he should have survived against Wicket. He didn't.
No.
But he also roll really terrible with him. It's like,
he didn't roll. Like your Stormtroopers are all way better rolling.
Yeah,
than him.
yeah. So
it's crazy.
It's just, I'm cursed with Kallus. Kallus curse.
I do still love me some Sabine. I still think she has to move more than she gets to do like a lot of attack. Like I had a Darksaber and never got to use it in this one.
Yeah.
Usually I get to use it a couple times, but I was like, I could swing at your 9 health unit and maybe kill 2 or 3. It just doesn't feel worth it. So I was like, I just need to disengage, score, throw. I threw the bombs and gunsling once. That was it. But she was able to move and contest things, and she got me a lot of points.
Yeah, it would be nice if like the Darksaber was like, reduce your speed by 1 and you can charge.
Something like that would be beautiful.
Oh, that'd be cool because it's so hard to be like, I'm gonna waste a couple turns charging or moving into something so I can charge or attack it later with my Darksaber.
The Ahsoka card helped move her up so she can get to where she wanted to get, but then she had to unfortunately go contest that point because no one else was, and then you moved it back farther, so the Rebel Troopers had to go get it, and I lost a turn. So I should have done that too earlier. His back point, I moved forward to try to get it, and then I realized no, I should have skidded it back to get the Stormtroopers out of it, but I thought of it too late. My bad. Anyways, that's this game. I told you guys we talked about the tournament real quick. We went over to
Fair Games.
What city is that in? I can't remember the city.
Geneva?
Yeah, Geneva, Illinois. We went when we played. Great guys. If you guys are watching, thanks for hosting and playing. We really appreciate it. I brought the list. I think it is the exact same list I played on the channel a couple weeks back.
It was the exact same
was
list,
the Den with
the Cassian fleets.
It also had the generic officer. Had the bus. Had a couple sleepers. It had 2 ATRTs. It was that list from a couple weeks ago. I went 3-0. I played a Rebel list with Cassian fleets.
Cassian fleets there was a lot of them there.
Double bus, Bad Batch list the first game and won that. The second game I played a Stormtrooper battalion with 4 officers, 3 officers. There was a lot of officers.
I think it was 4.
I might say it was 4, but now I can't remember. It was 3 or 4. Anyways, it was all the Stormtroopers, 2 emplacements. That list was good with the placements, feeding them tokens constantly. I beat that, and then the last game I played was another Bad Batch, Lando, Cassian fleets, bus list thing as well, and that was a close match. His Cassian fleets were a little different, and they had the ion instead of the scattergun. But I was able to take that. Din put in some major work. Cassian and the fleets did amazing. The whole thing. They never died. I never lost the unit.
The Cassian fleets, I think, were your MVP every time.
Either that or Din. Din really put in some work with the flamethrower every time. So I went 3-0, and with the secondary tiebreaker, I took first place. It was me and an undefeated guy playing. Don was on their table, undefeated, playing someone with 1 loss, I believe.
Yes, I also
you got paired down, right?
I also went 3-0, and yes, I did get paired down.
So he was 3-0 because his margin was less than ours. So he got second. I got first. Gray Squadron did very well there. We had some other folks like Bob, who's on the channel. He went 2-1.
Yeah, Bob, Brian, Tim,
Brian
Jarrett.
was there. He went 1-2. Jarrett 1-2. Tim went.
Owen.
No, I think he went 1-2 as well.
I think he went on 3.
Did he?
Yeah, but he had a fun time. He likes to play. He likes to come and kill things, and it just sometimes doesn't work out.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. Don, you want to talk about your?
Yeah, I ran a very similar remnant list to what I had on the channel. I forgot what I tweaked on it, but we did found out that it is kind of illegal, but
no one caught it.
It was fun. No one caught it. Nobody even at the store that we played. Yeah,
no one.
But I started against a Yoda Arcs with Ahsoka and Padme, and I I brought the new objective.
Kevin, if you're watching, how much you like Dark Troopers?
Yeah, Kevin loves Dark Troopers right now. But I bought the new objective, and I got it on the first 2 games, and Dark Troopers love that objective.
Outflank.
Outflank
Outflank is
beyond
so
all
good for
reason.
darks.
So the Dark Troopers did a lot of work that game. That game, Kevin, his dice hated him more than my dice have ever hated me. They were not his friends, and it just didn't work out for him. So he ended up quitting that one, I think, in the 3rd round, and it was like 7-4. But he lost arcs. He lost almost all of his arcs. He lost Padme. It didn't go well.
Your second match was against what? Triple Saber?
The second match was against the Triple Saber, so it's the
212
Triple Saber. And then he had a marksman, and then I forgot what else he had on that list. But those Saber tanks just shredded one unit of Dark Troopers, and then the other unit of Dark Troopers was able to put a couple wounds on the Saber that kind of just scared it away, so he moved away. But that was again another outflank game where I was able to push his point a little more, and then my middle point he wasn't able to get because it was behind a good line of sight blocker. So I eked that one out in the very last round by, I forgot what it was that I did, but it was like a Hail Mary. I was behind the entire game, and then in that last round I came back to win that one.
Nice.
And then the last game was against a droid list, and it was
It was Asajj.
It was Asajj. It was Kraken in a full unit of B1s, which ended up being actually pretty good. He used that pretty effectively. There was trying to remember, it was a crab droid, no aquas, no snail tank in that one.
Droideka.
The Droidekas, B2s, and his B2s went down pretty quickly, but that one was another Hail Mary. I remember
Asajj got her bounty really early.
Yeah, Asajj got the bounty against me because he went with the bounty, which actually cost him because he didn't have outmaneuver, so I crit killed Asajj. So that helped a little bit for that win, but I had to bounce back and forth between a point to keep shooting into a middle because it was close the pocket. But I ended up sneaking into the middle and winning that one in the end too. So it was good games, but I came in second, you came in first, and
Can't complain.
Can't complain about that at all.
Great store, great people.
Yeah.
Got some prizes. And I won a painting contest for my bus too, so I got some paints from them, so that was awesome. So thank you guys for hosting and playing if you're watching. But yeah, that was our tournaments. The next tournament I'll be playing in will be Worlds at Adepticon. Unfortunately, Don will be on a boat somewhere in the ocean, not playing at Adepticon this year.
Indeed, unfortunately.
So you guys won't see him there if you're there, but I'll be there. I'll interview AMG. I'll be at the keynote. I'll be playing. So come say hi to me.
Yeah.
Josh will be there from J Squared as well, at least one day, so you can see both of us. But until next time, you guys have a great night.
Bye.